Hey Moonbeams, Luna popping in. Thank you so much for visiting my page or my channel. Wherever we are connecting, I appreciate you for being here. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so that we will remain connected. Sidebar, don't forget to take your meds to hydrate. And if it's applicable in your neck of the woods like it is in Phoenix, use your sunscreen. So, ta-da! Luna has puffballs. I was digging in whatever bin or basket that I have in storage, and I came across my little puff balls, my little Afro puffs. I said, okay, let me give them a try. I just told a tale. I had these things packed up to send to my niece who lives in Philadelphia. And I went to Sally and I bought all the product, develop, bleach, all this, because I was getting ready to dye my hair. I was getting ready to shave it off and dye it that platinum blonde. And when I took my cornrows out, I said, wait a minute, I have some hair to work with. So I remembered the puff balls and pulled them out. Now I had to replace these. Well, I'm going to give them to them. I'm not going to keep them. I just wanted to wear them. I thought they were cute. And it caused me to go to the store, y'all, and get 4 more extensions. I got, I think, 2 wigs and 3 ponytails, maybe 4 ponytails. God, I don't know. I don't need to go into the hair store because I just see a lot of things that I like, and I know I'll use them. I'll interchange them. At one point, I probably had a dozen wigs that I was interchanging back and forth. I always like to switch up my look. I always did that. I play with my hair. My clothing, I kind of keep it simple. Makeup, kind of simple, but I have fun with my hair. Even when I used to wear nails, when my nails were long, I kept my nails pretty basic. The only thing they were long. I didn't do a bunch of crazy colors or anything. I was just always kind of reserved with everything except for my hair. I like big hair. I like fun hair. I call it drag hair. I like big hair. And you know, the bigger you are, the bigger the hair makes you look smaller. You know, so that's when I would wear my big hair. The bigger I get, and y'all, I've gained 5 pounds since my surgery. I am on the other side of 200 and I am not happy about it. But since the surgery, I haven't been able to eat anything except carbs. I can't eat, or I'm having an extreme difficult time eating flesh, anything that was once alive. And I know it's a fibro side effect. And if you didn't know, fibro can heighten your senses, make you hypersensitive to taste, touch, smell, you know, the senses. And certain things on my tongue, it just, it just made me nauseous just thinking about it. I can't eat anything, and I have been living off of raspberry jam and crustables for 5 weeks. I have been eating Uncrustables and grilled cheese sandwiches. I know that is a horrible diet, but I can't eat anything. Chicken is freaking me out. Salmon is totally freaking me out. I don't eat beef or pork, haven't for over 30 years. But even just the salmon, because now they have all these little wiggly white worms that they're coming out with, and you don't know if it's farm raised or they lie about it being farm raised. Hell, you don't even know if the salmon is being grown in the lab now too. Chicken is grown in the lab, meat is grown in the lab. You know what is safe for us to eat? This fake fruit. Nothing is safe anymore, and I'm kind of, I don't want to say scared to eat, but I'm really reluctant to eat a lot of the stuff that's grown because you don't know if it's lab grown or not. But as a result of me only being able to eat bready products, I have gained this weight. And I am not a fan. I am not a fan at all. And I started drinking soda again. And I'm not going to lie, I'm never going to lie. I'm always going to be as transparent as possible because it matters. Because people present this glorious, illustrious facade about themselves when you just don't have to, because there's some people out here on social media who really think they're failing or a failure because they're not able to do what we may be presenting on social media. And one thing I'm very mindful to do is to tell the damn truth. I'm struggling with eating, and I'm struggling with eating properly. I don't have a vehicle, so I don't have access to go out and get fruits and veggies the way that I want to. And when I do get them, uh, salads really work for me, but they go bad so fast, and I don't understand why does lettuce go bad so fast. I just don't get it. And my diet, I haven't been deviating as far as nightshades, eggplant. I had one little tomato. I'm not supposed to eat tomatoes, not supposed to eat citrus, not supposed to have dairy, not supposed to have gluten. That leaves literally nothing to eat. That leaves leafy greens. I'm pre-diabetic, so bananas are like the worst thing to eat for a pre-diabetic or diabetic, and I love bananas. So I have to be mindful and just have maybe 1 or 2 bananas a month. Um, Citrus, I love citrus. But the last piece of peach pie I had sent me to the hospital for 4 days with a severe GI attack. So I take the citrus really seriously and do a lot of apples and uh, bananas. But I'm not the apples are even challenging for me because with the Sjogren's and my tooth sensitivity and tooth loss, it makes chewing apples kind of difficult. Even, and that's why I don't eat some foods also, is because chewing them is too difficult for me or can be too sensitive for my teeth. And this past week I've been having a TMJ, that's lockjaw. I've been having a TMJ flare. And so just eating, it just hurts sometimes. I have maxillofacial, however the word is, you know what I mean, face issues and facial pain and trigeminal neuralgia, which is the worst one that I am diagnosed with, hasn't attacked me in quite some time, and I'm ever so grateful for that because that's probably the worst diagnosis that I have. But the lockjaw is more bothersome than it is painful. It is painful, but it's nowhere near as painful as TN. TN literally feels like you're being stabbed in the face with a serrated steak knife, and is a rusty serrated steak knife that's going back and forth in your face. That's what TN feels like. TMJ is just lockjaw. Your jaw locks up and you can't open your mouth. Sometimes I can just open it this wide. Sometimes I can only open it this wide. It's just a battle that I battle with my body on a daily basis, and this recovery from the hip replacement is moving along well. PT says I've been better than 99% of the other patients that they've had. They say I'm making really good progress. However, I did have a setback because I tried to lift a case of water and I didn't know I couldn't. And oh my God, it pulled in my groin. And PT says that I irritated I want to say flexor muscle. And I meet with my surgeon tomorrow. Hopefully, he'll be able to schedule the second replacement, which I need to have on my left hip, because I'm really concerned about the Medicare, Medicaid, all the benefits, and this administration trying to get rid of stuff. So I want to get this hip replaced while I can. And sooner is better than later. And it's going to be hot in Phoenix in damn near 3 weeks. So I want to get the bulk of this done before it gets too hot. So this video is getting kind of long. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Here's one more update. These guys here. You see these little buggers? This is Butters. Hey, Butters. And it's Coco. And my daughter-in-law was asked to babysit or dog sit. And these little babies have been attached to me from the moment they saw me, following me all around wherever I go. When they've been sleeping with me for the past 2 nights. I think 2 or 3. And I believe the mom is coming back tomorrow or the next day to get them. But these little buggers stay with me. And it really makes me miss my dogs. And it kind of maybe gave me a little bit of comfort, you know, having them just so attached to me and drawn to me. Made me feel really, really good. But I know that's the magic in my bones, in my spirit, in my energy. You know, pets know. They know when people are good. So, having said that, I meet with my surgeon tomorrow, like I said, and it's almost 9:30, I think. And I need to hit the hay because fatigue still has a decent grip on me. And I just get worn out so easily. And I had PT today and it was rough. I wasn't feeling that well. I think it was just the fatigue. And I started to become nauseated and dizzy. Had to stop and sit down. And this chronic illness life. It's always something. It's never ending. It ain't over until it's over. Rest in peace, Miss Roberta Flack. First time ever I saw your face. Set the night to music. Oh my gosh, strumming my pain with his fingers. Y'all, I'm going to have to put on some Roberta Flack and let her sing me to sleep. Peace, love, and blessings, Moonbeams. Luna out.